All right, all right. Good evening, YouTube. My name is Shonda. I am Temperance Goddess, and I'm here tonight to do a general collective for my Pisces family out there. I've already meditated and shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and just tap in, dive right in. If it resonates, please like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate it and the feedback. I'm fairly new to the collective. All right, Archangel Zadkiel, answer your please. Thank you for being present. I ask that you allow me to sense my holy energy for my Pisces family. Moving out for October 2019. I give all thanks and praise to you, Father, Jesus, Holy Spirit. Archangels, sense the energy of my Pisces family collective for October 2019. Harvest season, leap season. Give all thanks and praise to you. Ooh-wee. All right, Pisces. Let's see what we've got for you here today. Interesting. All right, so the bottom of the deck energy for you is the moon, which is in fact your energy. Um, it's the energy of it's your overall energy for the month of October. It could indicate that there's fear or anxiety of something being unknown. I mean, the moon has to deal with secrets and subconscious and dark visions and weird or strange dreams and or nightmares. It's secrets, it's mystery, but that's what you guys are all about. So it's interesting that is your overall energy for the month. We are in Libra season, and this is harvest season, and so there's a lot of things that need to be brought up so that we can reap our blessings. So perhaps that's what's happening with that overall energy for you. So we have got the first card that jumped out here was the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is it's the second decan of Sag. It's also affiliated with the moon, which is interesting. A lot of your energy showing up, Pisces. It's being close to a completion of a project and falling victim to unexpected setbacks. Uh, although this may be disheartening, you must be courageous to overcome these obstacles. And then the next card that you got out with strength. So you do have the strength to get through whatever it is here that is presenting itself. But there are going to be some things this month that are going to try and get in your way, and perhaps that's where the anxiety comes from. Perhaps this is what you're worried about, is that you feel like you've been working hard on something and it's not coming to fruition as quickly as you would like. But you have I'm going to say, from just looking at your cards right now, that it looks like that is going to be pretty good, but we're still pretty early on, so I'm going to hold off. But you have the strength to get through the obstacles. You just got to power through it. Goodness, a lot of your energy is showing up here. So then we have the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is the first decan of Pisces, and it's associated with Saturn. This is a card of walking away from something. What once made you happy is now lacking some way. This is disheartening to you. However, you have the strength to leave it all behind for new happiness. You may experience some pain in the process. So this is interesting how that's unfolding. Your overall energy is the moon. You've got the Nine of Wands saying that you're close to completing something, but you have these obstacles popping up, and then you've got the strength to get past it. Three of these cards, which have come out already, are directly dealing with your sign. So it seems like you're really in your in your head or in your, true to form Pisces, don't get hung up on, I feel like what's coming to mind right now is don't sweat the small stuff. Because you do have the strength, and there, you do need to walk away from something, but you have the strength to get through it. The next card that you got out was the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is a card of being afraid, stuck in that anxiety and like worrying. Stop worrying, Pisces. Like everything works itself out in the end. Everything is either a lesson or a gift, but it's one or the other. Like it's not, but you're holding on really tight to your corn. So in this way, it's being tight because she's got the crown, she's got the earrings, like she's holding that pinnacle close to her chest. Upside down, it's downright being stingy. Like getting into a place where material things are incredibly overly important and also causing worry. Now here's where things get really interesting. Okay, so you got this whole top thing, and I'm just like kind of banging on you up here with the get out of your head. And this is by far the most magical card. You got some magic stuff going on clearly with the moon in itself. Like you can take the energy however you want. It's kind of like I talked to my son a lot. He's a Scorpio, about him being the death card, and it's like, well, that's the phoenix. It's transformation. It's quite beautiful. You can take it as death and endings and like something bad. Same thing with the moon. My daughter is a Pisces, so it's the same thing with the moon. Yeah, it's a dark card. It's a card that can be interpreted in dark ways, but there's also a lot of beauty in it. It's a lot of transformation. It's a lot of yin and yang type energy. Like just because your card is the moon and it's associated with some dark things doesn't mean that it's balance. And all of us have darkness in us, and there's also a lot of power and energy in that moon, which is quite lovely. But the Pisces. Okay, so you got the Supreme. And if you look at this card, like her third eye is open. She's got all the elements, all the signs, everything around her. She is harnessing everything. You are every moment in time, individually and both individually and as the collective, history and the future. Like, wow, right? Is it just me? Is that not every moment in time? By ways of your womb, hand, and mind, your desires shall manifest. Rain is both the creator and the creation. You see what's happening right now, Pisces, for you? It doesn't get any more beautiful in this deck than this Supreme. You are all things. The universe and all the ancestors are waiting to aid you. All you need is confidence, and that you are indeed who you are. The Supreme utilizes all that you know intellectually and spiritually to create eternal success. You are capable. You can do it. So see, you're here, your overall energy for the month is, being stuck in, which I think this card is quite beautiful too. In this deck, like this woman is in a evening gown. She's got a little animal. She has parted the seas. Like there's so much mystery, and like, where are you going? Where are you going in that evening dress with those dogs? Walking into that giant moon and that beautiful sky, but that the sea is parted for you. Like, what is there to worry about? You are in this deck, like you are the female Noah. It's quite lovely. But you got these obstacles that are messing with you. You got these things that you need to walk away from, even though you got all this energy that's yours, but you got strength, release the material things. You are all things, all things. So you gotta let go of whatever it is that's in your head. And I'm going to use my other spread here in a minute because I like to kind of clarify head and heart, and that deck helps me do that. The next card that you have here is the Goddess of Pentacles. Goddess of Pentacles is a master of taking care of multiple needs as well as herself and others. She is the ultimate mother archetype. She can do it all, which includes providing. Therefore, at this time, be confident in your efforts because you are the ultimate force. Like, you got these two cards together. What can stop you? Not even you can stop you, right? Like, your stuff is written. It's written. The only thing that's going to get in your way, my loves, is you. The final card out in this spread was the Three of Pentacles, and this is needing to collaborate with friends, needing to come together for a common goal. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Get out of your head. You know what I'm saying? Like, get out of your head and move into this realm. All right. All right. I'm going to pull some clarifiers from my other deck. And this is the deck that it's the secret of the Tarot of the Secret Forest. I got this deck at Marie Laveau's house in New Orleans, and my sister put it out for me, and it was so difficult. It's got it like it really challenged me because it's, you know, two-sided. So it's the emotions and then the intellect. So you're in your heart or you're in your head. But once I got the hang of it, it's really, really lovely for clarifier. So we're going to clarify what's going on here with you. Even though, I mean, I feel like after the Supreme, I should just stop. You should just stay and resonate right here, Pisces. Like, doesn't get any better than that. And if that's what your energy is, although your overall is you and the moon, which is still quite lovely. There's magic is what I'm getting for you, Pisces. Like, magic happening all throughout your month. Zach Lazarus, please give me clarifiers on what is please clarify for me what's going on with your Pisces family. What advice do you have for your Pisces family? I can both things in place. Okay. All right. Well, these aren't telling me that you're in your head. These are telling me that you're all in your heart about stuff, Pisces. But let's get into it. You got the sad emotions and thoughts. And that makes me, I feel like that's very strongly linked to this one. Like, there's something that you're sad about having to walk away from. You got it's the Eight of Cups, right? Eight of Chalices, Eight of Cups. And this is upsetting for you. But when a card is pulled twice like that, to me, that means this speaks to you really need to pay attention. And it's okay to be sad. And, you know, it's okay for you to be in that emotion. But just know that you have the strength to get through it. That you are that supreme being, that you are a master of all things, and that you are able to take care of yourself and that situation. It's just obstacles, like with the wands. It's just obstacles. Okay. So don't, I mean, it's hard. It's easier said than done to say don't get in your head about stuff. But just take the energy for what it is. Appreciate the gifts. Take from it what you need to learn and move on. Okay? Because as you can see, even in this one, there is that giant moon that you're walking into, which is your energy. But you have to turn your back on whatever this is. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to feel. I think that's lovely quality. But don't get too stuck in that energy because it just doesn't serve you. You've got the Ace of Wands also in your heart. This is a card of high energy, your primary emotions, your instinctive thoughts. Again, you kind of living in your head about some stuff. And it's okay. Take the time that you need and then move forward. That's pretty much what I'm getting from this. And then you got the Hermit. I think, therefore I am. Looking inward and meditating. So take some time. Take some time, spend some time in your sadness. Feel it. It's a beautiful thing to feel stuff and let it resonate. There's people out there that don't feel a lot of anything. And I will say that Pisces, you are typically someone that is able to, I'm not going to say you don't feel things, but you're able to mask your emotions from a lot of people. So you can come off almost like, unmoved. And I know that you really are. So just be in that moment and just, be grateful for whatever it was that got you there, because that's some powerful stuff if it can get you in your feelings like that. But then move past it. The next card out that you have, which speaks volumes, right, is the Knight of Pentacles. And that's the Knight is a energy of someone that possesses something. So what is it that you possess that's going to get you through this sadness that you're in? Like, what is that? You know better than I do. I would love to have you comment and let me know and enlighten me. But there's something that you possess that's going to, the Knight, see how that he's rushing in, he's got his staff, he's ready. He's prepared and able. He's got the strength to battle, and he possesses that. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Okay. For you, I would really like to, I haven't used these cards in ages. But these are this is my Archangel deck, my messages from my angels, and then I'm going to pull one of the Hearts Tarot to kind of give you some guidance. All right. Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment in the work. This movement will usher in positive energy. Okay, so maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're sad about having to leave someplace whether it be a home or a job that you feel like you had some kind of foundation. But fret not, because you will. That was my Pisces princess. It will be in your best interest. You've got beautiful things coming from that move. And so just take it for what it is. Let's do the Hearts Tarot. See what advice they have for you. And then I want to pull one more out of my numerous Astro deck, which I'm really digging, because those kind of, if your energy, there's some of the cards that give you work to do. So I think that might be beneficial if we pull one of those. Sadness and isolation. Gosh darn it, Pisces. If you don't get out of this, you know what? I'm curious, because I feel if you don't get out of this energy, like, how do you have the supreme and then all this sadness? Let stuff go. Endings are amazing for a reason. Sadness and isolation. Like, stop this. Why are you being this way? Sadness, sorrow, disappointment, trust, and healing. Okay, so you're disappointed about something. So you got some obstacles. You got some setbacks. You have the strength to get through them. You have the teamwork working for you. You have that you're a nurturer, that you're able to multitask, and you have the supreme. Maybe it's just a bit much for you because it's a lot to, the moon energy and the supreme energy all in one read is a lot of powerful, powerful energy. But harness that energy. You have the strength to get through that. It says love can bring both joy and sorrow. When disappointment enters your life, it's important to acknowledge the accompanying sadness. See, I said that because Pisces are not very big about acknowledging their sadness or expressing. They kind of go inward. All right. However, it's equally vital to not dwell on the loss. What did I? The temptation may be to isolate yourself from the world and to cling to your grief. This card is a reminder to trust the situation, as hard as that may be. I can't make this stuff up. Is it in your best interest? It's time to gently let go of the sorrow and disappointment. So I'm saying, like, you better walk out of that sad sack space and walk into your I am all things magical. Don't miss out on the magic because you're busy crying over spilled milk. I actually I did a reading yesterday, a little quick, brief reading for Pisces in a couple different signs, but it was crying over spilled milk when I did that one yesterday. Like, if you don't stop crying over spilled milk, sorrow can hold you back, or it can even elevate you to new levels of understanding. Focusing on your sadness and loss will prevent you from attracting new positive energy around relationships. So it's time to turn your disappointment into hope for the future. Ask the lesson that you learned from this situation. Ask what lesson you learned from the situation. Move beyond despair into healing, joyful love, let go, and move on. You have more powerful spiritual forces helping you than you can imagine. I quite literally can't make this stuff up. Ooh, wee. Like, if this was some kind of sad situation, I would be, saying a prayer for you all tonight. But it's not. This is you being in your head and not focusing on the beauty and the blessings. Okay, let's see. I think this is, yep. Communication. You got Mercury. Okay. Mercury. Gemini and Virgo. The Magician. It's equivalent. Okay. And you do have a journal prompt. So when Mercury arrives, you're being asked to shake up the storyline and open yourself up to winged ways in and out of this seemingly stuck situation. You're not stuck. Solicit new opinions, gather more information, do some detective work, and smoke out what actually is true for you in this moment and what hold over from the past that no longer fits with your present. Know that no belief is set in stone, and let this mood ring shiftness liberate you. Get out of whatever that energy is. It doesn't serve you. You need to walk away from it. It's wearing you out. It's just a setback. It's a minor setback. Mercury is a reminder that no feeling is final, that you get to choose the perspective that works for you. The journal prompt, and here is the work. Make a playlist of songs that you want to make your mantras. All right, Pisces. Very, very interesting stuff. I would love for you to comment what your number one song would be on your playlist. I really hope you find your way into this, or not even find your way. I really hope that you come out of your sadness and your own energy and realize all the universe is in your power right now. And lovely, lovely things. So I wish you a beautiful harvest season, and thank you for spending time with me. All right, have a good night.